there's something
If
wrong
we are
or not.
safe.
And it's not many people that will just say, "Well, better even a job." They think they kill African man. We need them to, expatiate more on such. You understand? However, I would always say that it's always good for a government to be proactive. You don't have to have all your citizens die before you begin to take measures and all that. So please, we have 36 states plus the federal capital, that is the 37th place. So please, 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 all our governors stand by and watch out, because already and there are some states that have been affected, and then we aren't hearing much from them, the actions taken and all. I know that yes, they probably put measures in place, but how far has these measures curbed the spread of this virus? Because bird flu, like you said, COVID-19.
We still have both. Like we have COVID-19 and now we have this. So we are combating this. And
on a lighter note, somebody said, why are we still calling it COVID-19? We should be calling it COVID-20 or 2021. However, we need every precautionary measures that should curb the spread should be put in place by every governor. And also in the states where it is full blown, they need to continually put measures in place. It is all about the safety of the lives of the citizens of Nigeria.
Yes, the government needs to be proactive on this case. So, Buki, I'm coming to you now. What advice would you give to the state governments, federal governments, like every stakeholder in the healthcare sector? And how do you think we can also curb the spread of bird flu while still combating COVID-19? So we don't lose one to the fight of one to the other.
Even for me, I'm just thinking, is it just COVID-19 and bird flu? Already there is Lassa fever, there is yellow fever, there is malaria, and there are quite other things that we're not even talking about. So I think we should just put everything together. What works for one will definitely work for the other. So to answer your question, it is simple. It's just that we're not just ready to do it. Number one, all the relative stakeholders, that is the government, the Ministry of Health, the sanitation, orientation agencies, up to local government, that is the closest to the people.
Even the association.
Yes, absolutely. All the stakeholders, they have a role to play. So it's just because they seem to think that we don't know our rights. They are supposed to play their role. So those who are supposed to educate and inform, like the orientation agency, they're supposed to break it down to people to tell them this is what it is, these are the symptoms, and these are the things that you're supposed to do if you have it. And these are the things to prevent it, right? And then the government also will back it up by ensuring the right atmosphere. What do I mean by atmosphere?
Okay.
I could also use environment in terms of what are they doing concerning the health, in terms of clearing things. This bird flu that we're talking of, let's talk about it. They also have done a little bit of research on it, because this is not the first time we are hearing it. So what is it all about? Are there particular birds that take it? Okay. How do they get it transmitted? All these things should have been documented in such a way that a layman can understand it. And then, of course, cascade it down to education, where they will educate everybody, even up to primary school. Okay. Because the primary school will understand what malaria is because of the awareness and the education, that was put into it. You understand? And then, I will keep talking about media and entertainment. We are doing quite a lot in WFM. Kudos to us, you understand, because we've got to blow our trumpet. We've got to blow our trumpet, but we're doing it right. So it's not a scam. We're doing it right. But then we also have the likes of the people that are gaining weight. They have their tribes on the entertainment skin to make comedy skits about these things so that people will know. And
yes, I think this is still Panorama. Panorama is where we have ladies come together to discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues of the day. And we just finished discussing our first story, which had to do with bird flu and how we've had cases of bird flu in about 7 states of the Federation and how Kwara State government has been able to take a quick decision in putting measures in place to curb the spread in Kwara State. Now, this brings us to our second story, also on health still. The Kano State government just confirmed the death of 10 persons and 400 other people hospitalized after drinking a poisonous fruit juice. Now, out of these 400 persons who are being hospitalized presently, we have about 50 persons who are being treated for kidney-related diseases. Even though the producers of these deadly drinks have been arrested, who knows the quantity we have in circulation already? This is a very serious case because, like, we are joking with the lives of people out there. You can imagine someone being treated for kidney-related disease, like simply because you took something. And we go out every day, we buy things in traffic, we go to the supermarket. Sometimes we are just so engrossed in so many things we have to do that we do not have to, would not take time to check out the expiry date of this product or how certified they are. So, Ibn Abo, this is a very serious case on our hands. What are your thoughts on this?
Poisonous fruits drink or juice, whatever it is they call it. You see, I have a lot of questions for the government. First, the first case happened last month, and we are in April. And we've gone past the first half of April, and up to this point, we don't know the name of the product. We don't know the expiry date. When you talk about expiry dates, there was a time, a long time ago, the police arrested some people. And when I got to know about what they were arrested for, they said they were changing some flakes. I don't want to mention the name of the product. The brand rather. Some flakes. They were, I think, supposed to be, whether they were imported or came from somewhere, wherever they manufactured them. So these people were gathered together to clean the expiry date and imprint a new one date on it. So you see, it has gotten to a point where, apart from getting to know the expiry date, we need to be taught on how to understand if a particular product, if another expiry date, maybe it has expired, and they have superimposed a new date on it. We need they need to enlighten us on how to discover or understand such dates. Then also, they are saying we should be wary of new products. Products come out every now and then.
Every day into the market, yes.
My grouse is, why haven't they, since last month, why they never give us the name of the product?
The brand, yes.
The brand,
yes.
The juice, the brand. And why they haven't, they said, some people said that it was imported.
Okay.
By now, you should have arrested some people, because you see, in Nigeria, we don't do the right thing from the top to bottom. Because you see, in other climes, by now, you allowed, if truly from investigation it was imported, for allowing such product to enter into the country. Yes. It passed through all our checkpoints, the customs, there's this particular agency, quarantine, I don't know they call them. All of them are the port of entry, and none of these people could detect the danger of this product. Then what was the did the product pass through the check or certification of NAFDAC? You understand? Because for this product to have been in the north, and people have consumed, and it has affected this thing, for it to affect vital organs, it is dangerous. Then also there's a particular chemical that from what NAFDAC said, they said they found out that the chemical contained, there's a chemical in the juice,
yes,
that is it contained hydroxylamine that is used for terrorism. That is dangerous. and our government are being clandestine about it. We don't know the name of the product. We don't know who are they have made some arrest. Everything, you're just shrouding all of this information from us. Then, if I go into a supermarket and I see it, how do I know this is the killer
because people
juice?
even go to the supermarket every day and you see a new brand. I'm like, okay, let me try
how
this brand.
I don't know the killer juice?
Yes.
And you are saying that NAFDAC, I read it. They said NAFDAC declared that the juice contained a particular chemical that is used for terrorism. Why do we have government who are very sluggish at protecting the lives of their citizens? This is amazing. When I read that, I don't know what to say. It is scary. I have children, they buy juice, and when children see new products, they want to try it out.
Of course. Even as an adult, you also want to do the same.
So please, I'm appealing to all our governors, and of course our president, and of course all Ministry of Health, Consumer, whatever. What is it? What is this? Their name,
right?
Consumer Protection Agency. They should please swing into action.
So, let me pause your thoughts for a minute. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
All right. This is Mr. Sunday.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sunday. Okay.
Oh, Sunday.
Hello?
All right. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes. You said your name is Tunde?
Osunde.
Sorry?
Osunde. Okay. Welcome to Panorama.
Yes. What you should understand is that there are the high and mighty behind all these fake producers. That's just the truth. I was in the media. I used to be a news editor in the defunct Daily Times. At the end of the day, you find that there are top ministers. Their relation is involved in all these crude, adulterated products and all what you can call all this acts of lawlessness, because they have somebody there. And the person they have there know all about this. I don't want to mention. There have been cases I can take you through. I followed, I went around the media. We follow, you go to different beats and so on and so forth. Some of them, just like you're talking about president. Is it the president that don't care about the citizens' well-being and spending our money going up? I'll keep up the good job, WFM.
Thank you very much.
Please, you people, when issues like this come up, I don't know, to me, investigative journalism is no more, is not order of the day anymore. During my time, in fact, this is not what you stay in your room and begin to use phone and all that. You have to go there. Person like Shego Oshoba will tell you, don't tell me an eyewitness that you are an eyewitness. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. With what he has said, truly, the government actually has the power. They're supposed to protect lives and properties. And with everything that has been going on, I really do not know what to say. But all the same, this is still Panorama, where we have ladies come together to discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues of the day. It is 24 minutes to 1. To be a part of the show, you can call us up on 07000 917 917 or 090 256 25455. You can also send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. Okay, Buki, I'm coming to you now. You heard what the caller said. He said that some of this product that if you investigate, you find out that some people in top offices are actually BHAs. What do you think about this?
Esther, if I heard you right,
yes,
you said you don't even know what to say. We know what to say.
Okay.
So we don't know what to say. It's not if we want to say it or we don't want to say it. And if we do not want to say it, it is probably because we have been saying this thing over and over and over, and it's like, are they even hearing us? But I take a position that let's keep talking. Even the deaf one day will hear. You understand? Because the deaf get wife, get son, get child, get family, get friend. Even if the deaf does not listen to what we are saying, there will be a way that they will get it. But you see, the truth about it is that if you understand how things are done in the nation now, the problem is not far-fetched.
Okay.
It's just because the government does not want to talk. And we should make them talk. Because look at the facts of the case. Some people died. Right? They told us 400 people
are still in the hospital. Yeah.
400 people are still hospitalized.
Yes.
And over 50 are undergoing kidney-related treatment.
So, excuse me, except if they say they are stark illiterate. Even if they are stark illiterate, they cannot say they don't have. I took Ogi. What did you eat? I took Ogi. Where did you buy this Ogi? Okay, Mama something.
Okay.
The second person, Mama something.
The same person.
Buki, they have made some arrests. So they know what they are doing.
They are coming gradually. You understand?
Yes.
Fine. Mama something. So are you saying that because of the people that elected you, that you have a right to protect, you cannot come out to say, hey, for now, don't go and buy Ogi of Mama something.
Okay.
Then it is our right to know. It is their own responsibility to tell us, so that when we see the Ogi of Mama something, we will not buy it. Then let us now proceed. Even Abba said it. They have made arrests. So why are we not reading it? Why did they cover that arrest? They only told us they arrested. Let us know the facts of the case.
Buki, you
understand?
You know what I'm suspecting?
Yes.
I feel that if they mention the name of the product or the brand, you understand?
We know now.
Everybody would know.
Because
if it's an unknown brand, they wouldn't be shrouded.
We know now, and that is why we have to protect our citizens. Because now, the neighboring states, we will already have it. Some people are still importing those products inside. So who is this power block? Who is these stakeholders?
It is 20 minutes to 1. This is Panorama on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
We are Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families.
The BBC News World Service app makes listening to your favorite programs on your phone even easier. And for times when you can't use Wi-Fi or data to listen, just hit the call to listen button in the middle of the screen.
This is the BBC World Service.
Call to listen is only available in selected territories. For dial-up news services, standard geographic mobile charges will apply. Please check with your provider for exact cost before calling. Download the BBC News World Service app from your usual store.
Whatever you call it, be it apropos, gable, gist, or gossip, best believe we've got you covered 100%. Join me, NY and Snow, every Friday at 7:15 p.m. for the best of entertainment gist only on Block Soup.
Ramadan is considered one of the significant pillars of Islam. It's time to join other Muslim faithful across the globe to celebrate this holy month and reflect spiritually. From dawn to dusk, we will devote ourselves to worship and pray to Allah. We would also remind ourselves of the tenets of Islam. Ramadan Kareem from WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
The world will sleep. Hunger will not.
What are the consequences of corruption on the woman? Silence. Silence through diverse forms. Education, healthcare, laws and policies fostering unfavorable conditions to the woman at all levels. The woman agenda, breaking that silence, demanding accountability, transparency, and good governance. The woman agenda is deliberate and calculative in amplifying the voice of women. The woman agenda, Fridays, 2 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7, a platform on the way forward.
Coronavirus.
These are the 5 things you need to do. Wash your hands, cough or sneeze into your elbow. Don't touch your face. Stay more than 3 feet or 1 meter away from others. Stay home and practice social distancing. These are the 5 things to help stop the spread of coronavirus. This message is brought to you by Women Radio, WFM 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families.
If you love us, like us.
And if you don't love us, like us.
It's facebook.com/
WFM 917. If you want to see what we look like,
We slay.
subscribe to our channel on YouTube.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at
WFM 917.
Good afternoon on Women Radio, WFM 91.7. This is Panorama. It is 17 minutes to 1. And yes, we've been discussing topical issues that has to do with our healthcare system. We first took the first story that has to do with bird flu detection in about 7 states in Nigeria. And we have our second story, which is about a deadly fruit juice that has been in circulation, and some people have died from taking it. Some are in the hospital. Very serious case we have on our hand. The phone lines are open. You can call us up on 07000 917 917 090. You can also call us on 090 256 25455. You can also send us a text message or WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. You can listen to us from any part of the world at www.wfm917.com. Follow us on all social media platforms at WFM917. Oh, we have a call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Chief Agozi calling from Jedubega.
Good afternoon, Chief Agozi. Welcome to Panorama.
What's your name?
My name is Esther Laribe.
Okay, well, education is on Bookie Family, baby.
Hello,
yeah. Good afternoon, Chief.
I just tuned in, you understand? I was carried away.
Thank you.
The two domestic analysts are in the studio. That's the beautiful one by you.
Thank you, Chief Agozi.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, what is the name of that fruit that are killing people? What is the name?
Bird flu.
Bird flu.
Yes, bird flu.
No, is it Lagos here?
No, we have cases right now in Kano, Plateau, Bauchi, Gombe, Nasarawa, Kaduna, and Niger State.
No, we say much. You don't bring it to Lagos. I think education is you are in power, and for me, Becky, baby. So please, you people should not fight to enter Lagos. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling us. Buki, you heard what Chief Agozi said. He said we should not allow it enter into Lagos. So I'm going to ask this question. So what measures do you think the other state governments can actually put in place to curb the spread? Because we have it in about 7 states and people travel every day. They go to places, they meet people. We get food from different parts of the country. How do we intend to curb the spread?
That is why the people that are put in the Ministry of Health, that is why they are paid their salary. So they should do their work. They need to understand, like I told you, this is not the first time I'm hearing bird flu. You understand? We even had it very early this year, or maybe last year.
It's been on.
It's been on. So by now, an average Nigerian.
Let me pause your thoughts there. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please turn down the volume of your radio.
Okay.
Hello? Okay, Buki, please go on.
Yes, so I said by now, they should have been able to give us a layman's document for everyone to know what is this bird flu about, what kind of birds, transmit it, or is there a way, is it when we touch the bird or when the bird pee, they should let us know. I'm not supposed to be telling them their job. I don't need to go to Google to know that.
Let me pause your thought there. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, we lost that call. Okay, Binabo, I'm coming to you now.
I've not finished my question.
Oh, okay, please go on, please. Sorry.
You asked me a question and I'm answering. You understand?
Please go on.
Like I said, don't need us to begin to investigate. Yes, it's our duty, self-responsibility. I need to know, but they need to. That is why they are in government. That look, like for instance, for malaria, we know that don't let mosquito bite you. Yeah, and if you are in a place where there is mosquito, use mosquito nets and all that. That is what they're supposed to do. So that when we are talking, you're asking me a question now. What will the government do? Do I know? Did they tell me? I can only see it
with the information
based on the information I know about Google. But should I do that when a government is there with my tax? They're supposed to tell me. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand. Yeah. So Ibn Abu, I'm coming to you now. Regarding this poisonous fruit juice that is in circulation right now, and we do not even know the name, we don't know what brand. When we see it, we don't even know. What advice will you give to regulatory agencies like NAFDAC that are in charge of ensuring that drinks and drugs are safe for consumption? What advice will you give to them?
Okay, what advice do I give to people? I have to go back to the authority.
Okay.
What is the place of Consumer Protection Agency at this point?
Okay.
Like Buki said, we see, all of them, we are their paymasters. We are the ones paying their salaries. So if you must do your job.
Yes, and Standard Organization of Nigeria.
Yes.
What are they doing?
Ministry of Health. You understand? And then I'm particularly very unhappy with NAFDAC because NAFDAC said that there is a chemical in this juice that is supposed to is hydroxylamine, or whether it's lamine, however they pronounce it.
So
terrorism. It is used for terrorism. So why haven't NAFDAC given us the name of the brand so that we can know? If I walk into the market, if I walk into the supermarket, if I walk into a place where I want to buy one or two things, I will say, that's the product. You have it. They don't know.
Not even just the brand, even the people that imported it.
You understand?
So every one of them.
For a start,
yes,
we need the name of that brand.
Yes. Okay, so are you saying that somebody somewhere did not do his or her job? That was why we're able to even have the importation of those products into the country.
Yes,
Esther.
The thing they wire now.
Esther,
fire.
See, like I said earlier, and I'll still say it again. In other clients, by now, not only those who imported it will be arrested.
Okay.
Those who are supposed to have stopped it from getting into the country will be. Somebody by now has resigned. But we don't do that here. You know, if I happen to be the head at that particular border that this thing managed to find its way into the country, by now I shouldn't be on my seat because lives have been wasted due to the consumption of this juice, and some lives are battling to survive in the hospital.
And more so it has been linked to terrorism.
Exactly.
This is a big deal.
It's a big deal. This is a predicament, and we are here.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Jeremiah from Redemption Camp.
Welcome to Panorama, Jeremiah.
Yes, I just want to air my view on this issue of a product being imported into the country, and now it's now a killer product, and the government is saying nothing about it. There is no sensitization. There is nothing of anything of education to the public towards that particular product, and everything seems normal. I want to believe this is as a result of systemic failure. Why? Because the government itself has engaged itself into the institutions that ought to take responsibility of these things. Okay. Now, people that are in those positions are not capable people. That is it. I'm sorry if I'm too outright right now, but that is the best word that came to my head. They are not capable because it's just like those positions are just meant for settlement of the boys. It's my boy, put him here.
Okay.
It's my personal work for me, put him there. And that is why we are seeing all this failure everywhere. The NAFDAC is there, the quarantine is there. I mean, these things are through some sort of processes before coming into the country in the first place. Now, how did they beat all these, bypass all these people? And at the end of the day, people's lives are lost.
Lives are
and
lost.
Yes, the government is saying nothing about I mean, it's a sad situation. I think we need a total change.
Thank you very much, Jeremiah. Thank
Probably
you for calling.
another version of the NSAS will have to come.
Thank you very much.
Manner.
Thank you. You heard all that Jeremiah had to say. Jeremiah says that the government is not capable, that most of the people at top positions are not capable, and that it has been a case of you settle me, you will get this job, you settle me, you are in this position. So people have not been able to actually do their job. So on this, Ibn, I'm bound to get your final words.
My final words. First off, you see, the person that should be going crazy by now is the Kano State governor.
Okay.
Because his state alone has over 400 people affected. Those are the ones that have taken themselves to the hospital. What are those who have, there's this thing about us wanting to manage our health issues in the house, self-medication.
Yes.
So many people would have done that and would have died, and you wouldn't know what actually was the cause of death. So Kano State governor should be, it should be raising dust all over the place by now, because somebody or some persons imported this product that is killing its people, and they are very casual about it. Let me quote to you what the Sokoto State Commissioner of Health said, Dr. Ali Iname. The commissioner said there was scarcity of information on the alleged killer drink. You understand? For a commissioner to come up and say this, it is quite scary, because they should have first-hand information on this brand, and they don't even know anything. So how big, how mighty, how above and beyond the law of Nigeria are the people behind the importation of this brand, that their names are being covered up.
Yes.
Their personalities are being even the name of the brand is not known to us. And NAFDAC is there. Everybody is there. The governor himself is there, and they are all looking and behaving as if it is not a big deal. That shows that you are, as a government, you're not responsible to the citizens of Nigeria. And at that point, you shouldn't even think of leaving the office, because people are dying under your purview, and you don't even know the name of what's killing them. Isn't that amazing? Honestly, I'm so pained. It hurts to know that we are governed by people who are less sensitive to issues like this.
Of the people. Buki, let me get your final words in a minute.
Yes, I know. I mean, I'm just seeing the energy from Inabo, and it's really painful. But I will go on the softer side. You understand? We've done quite a lot on the government, and the sensitive government will wake up from slumber and do what is right. But on the softer side is self-responsibility. We've all had. We don't have to wait for this so-called imported drug. Are we even sure it's imported?
Abi?
Are we even sure it's imported? Because I'm looking at Kano.
Is that a cover story?
Is that a cover story? Do they have that kind of... Anyway, let's leave that matter for matter. But where I'm going is this. Self-responsibility. Let's be careful of what we drink. God that has designed our body has put the eye, the mind, and the nose and everything together to tell you that this drink is good, take it. Even if they don't say it, there is a way your body will respond and say, I don't think that intuition. So, but more so that everybody is talking about, particularly in Kano. I better go self-responsibility. Watch what you drink, please.
A sensitive government will wake up from its slumber, and for the citizen, we just have to do our bit by ensuring that we are mindful of the things that we take in, because health is wealth.
No matter how cheap.
Person with their life, and they look tomorrow. Yes, and it's a wrap on Panorama today. Thank you so much, ladies, for making our time to do this. Thank you to my producer, Daniel Adada. Panorama is where we discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues of the day. Panorama on Women Radio WFM 91.7 runs from Monday through Fridays at 12:15 p.m. Till I come your way tomorrow on Panorama, stay safe out there. Up next is the Lunch Hour Tunes. I am Esther Alaribi. Good afternoon.
To sponsor this program, please call 080-90-58-2769.
The BBC News World Service app makes listening to your favorite